And welcome to today's Retirees with Certified Financial Planner Wayne Maslick of Great Lakes Benefits and Wealth Management. On today's program, we are going to be talking about something that, Wayne, my dad told me many years ago when I was delivering newspapers that money is important and you should always count it twice.
Yeah, I mean, for some people it is, but we're going to talk about how to other people maybe it's not. But we need to know what's important about your money.
We do. And one of the things that I have noticed, and as we've gone through these programs over the last several months, people have a hard time, I think, determining what is most important and what they really want to do.
Yeah, and if you're going to invest your money, if you're going to plan for the future, you need to know, why you have your money, what's important about it to you, before you can make any decisions on what to do with it or how to invest it or how to plan for the future. So we're going to kind of dial in today on that subject.
So when you work with a client and you try to get them to slow down long enough to figure out what's important, because everybody has different thought processes, how do you go about trying to get someone like myself or one of our viewers or one of our listeners to really think about what is important in their life? And is it their children, their grandchildren, their church, their what?
Yeah, and that's what I need to find out. I mean, we don't know. I don't know when I first start working with someone. And for some folks it may be having enough money to spend winters in Arizona or Florida. Others it's having enough money so they don't fear running out of money. That's one of our topics today is that a fear of running out of money. Is it they want to leave an inheritance for their kids, or do they want to grow their money? These types of topics are what we're going to figure out and get our listeners and viewers to start thinking about their own money, so they know what to do with it and how to move forward from today with how to handle their money. And too many times people make decisions about their money and they don't even know what's important about it to them.
Right.
I mean, it's scary and it's wrong. And it's the wrong way to go about it.
Sure. So how do we, as just common folk who maybe have a retirement plan, maybe we have 401k, maybe we have some, maybe we do really well, and we've done very well throughout our working life. How do we go about trying to decide what is important? I mean, I know it's individualized, so everybody's going to be different, but there's got to be some sort of a process to get this brain thinking about what really makes sense.
Well, that process we're going to go to on this show.
Okay.
And we'll start with the very first item that I hear a lot. And when I ask folks what's important about your money to you, they say running out of money. That we never want to run out.
Okay.
We're worried about running out of money. We're worried about the nursing home eating it up. We're worried about taxes eating it up. So they're very concerned with not running out.
Okay.
And, depending on how much money you have, what your net worth is, what your nest egg, that could be a viable concern to some people. To others, it just isn't going to happen. And they're worrying about that for nothing. And it's funny, Richard, someone may say to me, yeah, I'm worried about running out of money. So then I ask them, okay, well, we just looked at your investments, and with almost all of your money, you're in the market. So you're telling me you're worried about running out, but yet you're gambling with it.
Right. Sure.
So that tells me you're more concerned with growing it, and you're going to accept the risk with growing it, than you're more concerned with running out of it. It's contradictory.
Sure.
And it doesn't make sense. So I like to ask folks, okay, let's say you doubled your money today. If you had $500,000, now you have $1 million. If you had $250,000, now you have $500,000. How would that change your lifestyle? How would that change your standard of living? And quite frankly, with most people, it wouldn't.
Okay, sure.
Their account would just go up in numbers.
Right.
They wouldn't change their life. They wouldn't go out and buy a new car. They wouldn't start living higher on the hog, going out to eat every night.
Mm-hmm.
Then I asked them, okay, so you probably wouldn't change your life a whole lot. Maybe spoil the grandkids a little more.
Right.
On the other hand, what if your money got cut in half because you lost it to your risky stock market, or 2008 happened, or early to all over again? How would that change your life? And almost all the time, that would really change someone's life.
Well, sure.
Especially if they're retired and not working.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to figure this out for these folks, these listeners and viewers today. I want them to start thinking about what is important about their money to them.
Okay. So, friends, one of the things is I'm hearing Wayne, and this is what's nice about picking up that telephone or going to Wayne's website, todaysretirees.com, or calling Wayne's office, 866-626-3990, is Wayne will take the time to sit down with you. You can come in, and sit with Wayne, and he can help you through this process. Because a lot of us, we think we know, but until we really start talking about it, we don't really know, do we?
No, and what most folks are going to get out in the general public, if they go to someone to invest money, is maybe a risk tolerance sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Just to figure out your risk tolerance. They're not going to discuss what's important about their money to them.
Sure.
Because that's a personal matter. That's kind of a touchy-feely, emotional thing.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I need to know that before I can make recommendations to somebody on what to do with their money.
Sure.
I need to know these things, and they need to know these things.
Right, absolutely. Well, when we get back, we're going to delve into this quite a bit more, so you stay right there with us, but pick up that phone, 866-626-3990, and make that phone call and give Wayne's office a call.